on matters this afternoon as usual. I have good news for you this afternoon, so stay tuned to know what it's about. As you know, Matters comes to you every weekday, Monday to Friday, from 1:30 to 3 p.m. every single weekday. And I'm your host for today. Let's get right into the issues which we'll be talking about today. Details have emerged as DSS arrests leader of Mahmuda terror group. So the Department of State Services, DSS, has arrested the leader of the dreaded Mahmuda terrorist group, Abubakar Abba. He was arrested in Wawa, Bergu local government area of Niger State. Confirming the capture of the terrorist leader, the governor of Niger State, Umar Bago, said the terrorist has been moved to Abuja, Nigeria's capital city. The governor, in a statement issued by his chief press secretary, said the terrorist leader was taken to Abuja for further investigation by the secret police. Now, according to him, the governor also commended the operatives of the DSS for such a feat. He said that the terrorist arrest is evidence of President Bola Tinubu's administration's effort to secure the lives and properties of Nigerians across the country. So it has been confirmed that the leader of the terrorist group Mahmuda, which has been terrorizing different parts of the country in the northern region from Niger to Kwara, has been arrested. This is a good one for many Nigerians who have been asking to know how the war against terror has been going. Well, here you have an update to know what the government has been doing to ensure that these terrorists do not make their inroads into the center of the country and continue to cause this havoc, pillage villages, murder innocent people. So the leader of Mahmuda terrorist group has been captured, and we are hoping to get further update on that. And of course, as we get further update on that report, we'll bring them to you. A Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. So as they happen, as they hot, as they shell, we go, they let you know. So that is one thing you should know about the fight against terrorism, that the DSS has arrested the leader of Mahmuda terrorist group. Now, many Nigerians are asking, what about Lakurawa? What about Boko Haram? What about ISWAP? What about these more raiding headsmen who go about with weapons, who go into villages and kill people? When will the leaders of these groups also be arrested, so that we do not have a situation where crime and criminality, kidnapping for ransom, and murder of innocent citizens, displacing of people from their indigenous lands is allowed to fester? Because these criminal elements have seen Nigeria as a place where they can easily carry out their criminal activities without being apprehended. So big ups, honestly, congratulations to Nigerians, to those in the affected areas. You know what they say, like when you arrest the shepherd, the sheep will scatter, right? It is expected that right now the members of that group will be in agitation, not knowing what will become of their leader. But of course, we'll be calling out to the Department of State Services and indeed other security agencies in Nigeria to ensure that this individual is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It's not that tomorrow they're not going to tell us that he escaped. We don't want to hear that one. This is somebody who has caused untold hardship, havoc, and just sadness to many Nigerian families, and it should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We want to also hear the same thing about Lakurawa and other terrorist groups in the country. We want to also hear the same thing about more raiding headsmen, because in many villages from Bokas to Beram to different areas to Katsina Allah, many people say, look, it's the headsmen that are attacking us, that are affecting us. To Ehamufu in Enugu, they're saying it is the headsmen. In Bayelsa, they're saying, look, it's the herdsmen that are going about with weapons under the guise of taking care of their cattle and warding off people who might want to attack them. Because they have these weapons, they are going into villages and attacking people. There is a video making the rounds. CCTV captured the moment where a man and his guard were killed on his farm. I think he was in Edo, or was, I think, Delta State or so. They were killed on his farm. He had a guard on that farm, and these people came in with weapons and they killed the man and his guard for no reason. And the son was lucky to escape, and that's why he's still alive to tell the story today. So it's not enough to just arrest this one person. Let that person be able to vomit information that will lead to the arrest of other members of the group, that will lead to the apprehension, the arrest and prosecution of people who are are their sponsors, because these people do not manufacture their weapons out of thin air. They don't get them out of thin air. And also, let us ensure that our borders are not porous to allow these weapons of mass destruction, because these weapons are used to kill scores of people, displace scores of people from their ancestral lands. Let the security agencies ensure that our borders are not porous to allow these weapons to come in, weapons that will be used against innocent Nigerians. While a lot of people are actually grappling with natural disasters in some other areas of the country, like flood killed 8 people in Ebonyi. Imagine what flood is doing its own, and terrorists are doing their own on another angle. Nigerians are it's almost as if encumbered around with many troubles on many sides. So I'm happy to bring you this good news today that the DSS has captured the leader of Mahmuda terrorist group. Like I said, we'll be looking forward to more reports on that, and as it breaks, we'll definitely let you know. You're tuned into Voice of the People 90.3 FM, in case you don't know it. My name is Chioma Innocent, and I'm your host for today, and I've just brought you the first good news for the day. If you've not heard any good news today, this is one you should hold very, very dear to your heart. The DSS is not playing. They have not come to play. But one thing we don't want to hear tomorrow is that this person escaped, or that we just don't want to hear stories. What we want to hear is that this person was able to point out their sponsors, they're able to point out other people in their groups, so that these people can also be prosecuted. I watched a very heartbreaking video yesterday. Let me find that video so that I can give you the right information. I watched a very, very heartbreaking video yesterday, although some people, some Nigerians were of the opinion that this may have been staged. 2 children, 2 young boys, 2 primary school children, as in children of primary school age, in the bush. They've been kidnapped, and the report is that they've been in the kidnappers' den since last month, and we didn't even really get to hear about that. A lot of people do not know about the predicament of those boys. Now, this video is so bad that in that video, one was holding a jaw, like a jawbone of a dead person, and the second young boy was holding a skull. I think the jawbone fell from the skull, and you could see these 2 young boys, one of them holding the skull and the other holding the jawbone, and they were begging, pleading, asking Nigerians, please help us, we don't want to die. These kidnappers are saying they'll kill us. They're saying we will be like this person that we are holding here. And you can see these primary school children holding a human skull. The other person was holding the jawbone of somebody that the kidnappers probably killed. And they are crying profusely, asking Nigerians to come to their aid. And it's so sad. And this is happening reportedly in Edo State. How many missing? If you walk around Oshodi, I don't really know how to explain, but not just from Oshodi to Ojota, going towards Yanopaja, different areas in Lagos. There's so many missing persons posters everywhere. Missing persons, both old, young, male, female, so many missing persons, so many families who do not know what happened to their loved ones, so many families who are looking for their loved ones. They are willing to pay just anything to have their loved ones come back home to them, hale and hearty. Many of these people, unfortunately, their whereabouts are unknown. Many of them may be dead. Their family members do not know. The Yorubas have a saying that it's better for someone's child to be dead than to be lost, because then so many different things are going through your head. You don't even know what to think. You're having sleepless nights because your child, your family member, your loved one is lost. You don't even know what to say. You don't know what to think. You don't know where to go. Many times they go to the police station, open a missing person case, but the police is also unable to help. And these kidnappers, these criminal elements have gotten so brazen that they will release the videos of their victims, put it out on the social media space. The funny thing is, how do they even put it out? Is it anonymous accounts on social media, on TikTok and others, or they will tell somebody? Because the next thing, sometimes when the videos start making the rounds, you may not be able to tell the source of that video. So why exactly can we not use this technology, this social media, to track these criminal elements? Or is it the bandits and the terrorists in the northern region who will flaunt their ransom, the ransom monies that they collected from victims, or the ones that will flaunt their weapons, the ones that they will flaunt their bikes, their vehicles, they will flaunt their dynamite, their bombs, they will flaunt these different things on social media? But when it comes to ordinary citizens who are posting from their houses, who have been accused of defamation or cyber stalking or cyber bullying, it's always so easy to just go and get that person. But these bandits who use social media brazenly, if you go on TikTok, they are there on TikTok posting with their faces open, smiling, happy, because they believe that nothing will happen. And that is an affront to Nigerian security agencies, because they're trying to tell you trying to ask you, what can you do? Saying you cannot do anything. So show them what you can do. Storm these places, get them. The other time we were hearing that there are negotiations going on with Bello Turjo. Why are we negotiating with terrorists? That's the question that so many Nigerians are asking. How many people have come across videos on social media of their loved ones in kidnappers' den and can see them, or was it when the Dapchi girls were kidnapped and videos were released and you could see many of these girls, putting on hijabs and sitting on the floor. You could see them, begging for help. And these terrorists standing behind them so brazenly, many times with open faces, because they believe that nothing can happen. They believe that they are being shielded by the forest in which they are hiding. And so it is time for security agents to actually rise up and tell Nigerians that, look, we are up to the task. We are able to secure you while you go about your businesses. We are able to secure you while you are asleep in your beds in the thick of the night. How many times? It's very tiring to always hear these reports of insecurity around the country. And that is why I'm bringing you this particular information. It's very important that when things like this happen, when news like this breaks, we bring it to you so that you know that the security agents, the military, the Nigerian police, the civil defense, the civilian joint task force, the DSS are doing what they can to ensure that Nigeria is safe and secure in their own little way. But then we'll also call out to the federal government to fund the security agencies more. Let there be more funding for the police, for the military. Let there be more allocations to them so that they can fight this insecurity once and for all. Yes, we know that this did not happen in a day. It's taken so many years for it to become so rampant. But Nigerians deserve to feel safe in their country. You see this insecurity and harsh economic conditions. There are so many of the reasons why many Nigerians are japa. People will sell their lands, people will sell their property, people will sell their cars, people will sell the little properties they've been able to amass as Nigerians, and to travel abroad and start from scratch, because they believe they are going somewhere where there is a system that supports their growth. And Nigerians are hard workers. Nobody wants to be fetching water and pouring in a basket. If you're pouring water in a drum, you go on 5-6 trips, the drum is full. But if you're fetching water into a basket, even if you go on 1,000 trips, it will never be full, because that basket is built to be porous, and that porosity will be wasting your hard work. So many Nigerians feel like they are walking and it's like a snake crawling on a rock and leaving no path, leaving no footsteps. They feel like it's walking, the work they are doing is like slaving away and pouring water into a basket. And so they want to go to places that support their growth, places where they can see the result of their hard work in real time. Many Nigerians, they don't mind braving harsh weather conditions. They don't mind braving racism, because they believe that anywhere is better than Nigeria. It should not be like that. We should not be running away from our homeland. We should not be running away from our motherland, from our fatherland. We should not be running away from our own indigenous lands. But the people will continue to run until the system starts to work for the people. And it starts with making life better for Nigerians. It starts with security and safety, right? When you look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it outlines what a human being needs, right? The things that people need from the beginning to the end, the first needs of a person, the second needs. There are certain needs you will need to fulfill first before you can fulfill others, right? And first up is your physiological needs. So the most basic vital needs for survival. Needs like food, water, shelter, sleep, security. Somebody that is running from terrorists is not thinking about food. All they're thinking about at that time is how to be safe. All they're thinking about at that moment is how to be secure. All they're thinking about at that moment is how to get away from what is threatening their lives at that moment. So many Nigerians are running away. And for many Nigerians, the problem is that if it's not even that they're trying to live in luxury, or we're trying to live like a big man or a big woman or a big boy or a big girl, it's the fact that even the basic things seem so elusive, and that is not what the people deserve. So, like I talked about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, physiological needs, basic survival needs, right? Food, water, shelter, sleep. If you have food in your stomach, then you can start thinking about other things. If you have water to drink, if a person is thirsty, you can be preaching to them, saying whatever to them. They will not listen to you because their throat is parched. If a person does not have shelter, when it rains on their head. When the sun is high up in the sky, it's shining on their head, everything. There's nothing you want to tell that person. They won't listen to you. If someone is sleep deprived, they will not listen to you. If someone is insecure, is unsafe in their environment, they will not listen to you. A person who is running away from bombs, who is running away from guns and weapons, will not wait to carry his pot of soup that is on fire. Before we begin to talk about other needs, self-actualization and all of that, so we really need to start to tackle these things from the basics and ensure that all these basic things is not too much for Nigerians to have. Okay, so that's the first thing we're talking about today. The DSS has arrested the leader of Mahmuda terrorist group. Next up, this one is on President Bola Tinubu. And President Bola Tinubu has said that Nigerians have no reason to be poor. He said Nigerians have no reason to be poor and said again that his administration is committed to promoting the growth of micro, small and medium-scale enterprises, that's MSMEs, in the country. The president made the statement at the 8th Expanded National MSME Clinic in Calabar today. He was represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, and he said the country has boundless human and natural resources at its disposal. Now, Nigerians know this. Yes, we have intelligent people. We have wonderful people in this country. We have people with high intellect. We have hardworking people. We have people who are willing to put in the work. We have people with wide capacity. We have people with great ability. But how are we harnessing these resources? Yes, we have natural resources. We have coal. We have oil, which many Nigerians think seem to be the bane of our existence in this country. We have all of this, but how are we harnessing it? So when the president says Nigerians have no reason to be poor, yes, he might say that he's right, but what exactly is this administration doing to ensure that, yes, if you know that Nigerians have no reason to be poor, then what are you doing to ensure that Nigerians are not poor? How are your economic policies helping the poor to come out of poverty? What are the social safety nets that have been created for the people to ensure that they do not sink into poverty, so that when crimes and criminality happens, we don't try to cloak it with, this person was it was a crime of poverty. It was a crime of poverty. So how do we ensure that Nigerians are not poor? Since this is coming from the presidency, it's a good one that the president himself knows that Nigerians have no reason to be poor. So as the president, as the number one man in the nation, what exactly are you doing to ensure that Nigerians are not poor, to ensure that the poor are not getting poorer? May 28, 2023, the price we bought fuel was very different from the price we bought it on May 30, 2023. Isn't that making the poor poorer? The price you'd enter bus, let's say from Agege to Oshodi on May 28, 2023 is not the same price you would pay on May 30, 2023. So what exactly are those policies that have been put in place, and how have they helped to lift Nigeria out of poverty? Or should we be looking at a long-term plan? Because we've heard the president say it before that, whatever we're facing now, there are short-term pains for long-term gains. So what exactly is the long-term plan? What is the template? How much longer do Nigerians have to endure before we can begin to see the dividends of the policies that this current administration is putting in place? So if the president is saying Nigerians have no reason to be poor, thank you very much, Mr. President. It's a great one that this is coming right from your office. So let us know what you're doing to ensure that Nigerians are not poor. All the loans that have been approved by the National Assembly, the loans that have been taken from different countries, latest loans were taken from Kuwait. How are these loans being channeled? How is it being injected into the economy to ensure that the poor are not getting poorer? Because for someone who's already poor, they're finding it difficult to eat 3 square meals. They're finding it difficult to even eat 2 meals in a day. And right now, their purchasing power is even much lower than it used to be. So how can we say that the poor will not get poorer, or Nigerians have no reason to be poor? If the amount of money that Nigerians used to buy a bag of rice before, they would have to save that amount over 10 to 15 times now before they can even buy a bag of rice. That's the amount you used to buy a bag of rice before. You now use it to buy maybe half bag or even 3 pints of rice. So if Nigerians have no reason to be poor, what are you doing to ensure that Nigerians are not poor? Anyway, this is the conversation this afternoon right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You're now tuned into Matters. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. So please leave a comment. You can also call in. The phone lines are open. Call in to be a part of the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say about what we're talking about this afternoon. First up, the DSS arresting the leader of Mahmuda terrorist group, and also President Tinubu saying that Nigerians have no reason to be poor, right? Nigerians have no reason to be poor. So if Nigerians have no reason to be poor, what are we doing to ensure that Nigerians are not poor? What exactly is the help that is being rendered to MSMEs? If businesses are closing down and leaving, if the cost of petrol is over the roof, if the cost of electricity is also over the roof, and many people cannot actually afford it, okay? So how can we say that the poor will not grow poorer? If you're earning the same thing you were earning last year, but now you're paying more for electricity, let's not even talk about the landlords that are increasing their house rent. If the amount people have to pay for transportation, the amount people have to buy raw food in the market, or even the fact that many of the things we're buying in the market don't even taste the way they used to, that one is a conversation for another day. The poor would only grow poorer if purchasing power keeps going down. You're earning 100,000, you're earning 50,000, you're earning 200,000, and you bought a bag of rice last year for, say, 70,000. You're buying it this year for, say, 95,000. So how won't the poor grow poorer? How won't people reduce the how many times they eat in a day? And how won't people go to polling units during local and local, state and federal elections to actually collect whatever the politicians are sharing at the polling units? The last time we had a very advanced and older woman, a much older woman, come out to tell us, oh, this is what we want, because she doesn't even understand that this is not meant to be happening. You're not meant to be inducing people at the polling unit. And the security agents who are at the polling unit look the other way while this is happening. They turn their backs on the camera while reporters, journalists go out to cover this election. You will see the security agents, the police and others turning their backs to the camera and allowing illegality to fester, allowing politicians to be sharing food, sharing money to people at the polling unit. You are cooking crab. You cook crab, cook prawns, pound yam, cook fried rice, cook jollof rice. Why don't you channel all those monies into making the lives of people better so that they can buy what they want to eat, buy the raw food in the market and go and cook it in their house? For how long, how many times in a day, in a month, in a week will you feed people cooked food? And how many people can you feed? Because people know that there's a place they can get food, they will always go there. It's always better to teach a man how to fish, because even you will get tired of fishing and feeding him one day. So Nigerians want to have a better life. So many Nigerians, so many older people have never left the shores of this country. They don't even know what Cotonou, Benin Republic, where they beside us here, looks like. They don't know what Ghana looks like. They just hear about this nation. So many people will live and die in this country without ever experiencing what it is like to see a different life. And it's not even about luxury. It's about having an economy that supports your little hobbies that don't hurt anyone. Do you know how many people abroad that can just, on their basic salary, they would go on a vacation, 3 days, 4 days, they don't go, they don't come back, and they're not going to spend too much. You know, so we deserve to have that kind of life in Nigeria and not always hustling for survival and looking for what to eat every single day. The beggars, the number of beggars on our roads have increased morning to night. Beggars. And the number of mentally ill people too, they increase, because in a day, how many people, if you, at some point you'll be scared. You don't even know who's faking it anymore. You don't even know who's faking it to try to steal from you. You don't even know who is really not really mentally stable, and the one who is mentally stable, because everybody just open like this. So many beggars on the streets, and many of these people do not want to be beggars, but the situation of the country has pushed them that they do not have any other choice than to beg for survival. See, that day someone met me and said, look, I don't even need anything, but I just want to repair my shoe. Just find me 100 naira, make I repair my shoe so that I will go and keep looking for work tomorrow. And you could tell that this person had been walking a very, very long distance. So Nigerians deserve to have a better life. Anyway, I'd like for you to join the conversation. Let me hear from you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. When you call, please turn down the volume on your radio set. Please turn down the volume on your radio set. It's very, very important. It's a very simple instruction. When you call and the phone is ringing, even before I pick it, please turn down the volume on your radio set so that the noise does not interfere with the conversation. Let's have a smooth conversation. It's very important. You can call me via the telephone number 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp, you can call or send a message to the number 0817 175 6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Send a message or call me up, and of course I'll take your call on WhatsApp. Let's get into it. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Please leave a comment. I definitely want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. I don't talk my own. It's time for you to talk your own. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. How you doing?
I'm all right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location?
This is Geoffrey calling from the Solar Kingdom.
Welcome to the conversation. Go ahead quickly.
You know, sometimes my heart bleeds when I see people walking on the street of Lagos begging for money. In a country that is blessed with natural resources and human resources, we are still find it hard to feed ourselves. A country where you can throw a corn, it just grow on its own. Because that we have granite in the north, we have cocoa in the west here, have palm oil in the east. Still, we are still begging for food to eat. It's a shame to our leaders. And I kept saying this here until we reform our electoral system. This country can never move forward until that. Good afternoon, Chairman.
Thank you so much, Ejiofor, for your call. 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversations. Hello, welcome to Matters.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. What's your name? What's your name and location? Okay, go ahead.
UK Martins calling.
Welcome, UK Martins. Go ahead, please.
Please, our president said that Nigerians don't have need to be hungry or poor. If President said that the Nigerian political class has no need to be hungry or poor, I will agree with him. It's just the political class. The level of suffering and poverty in Nigeria cannot be imagined. As you rightly said it, it's so pathetic that President is making this kind of statement. The political class, they are enjoying massive wealth, living large. No food in Nigeria. Nothing to show that we are having the dividends of democracy. No water, no electricity, no food, no security. People are dying, lamenting every day. It's so unfortunate the president is making this statement. How will you know? He cannot know.
But why is it unfortunate that the president is making such a statement? Doesn't that tell you that he's aware of the situation? And if he's aware of the situation, he should be doing everything to mitigate it.
Yes, it's so unfortunate because Nigerians are hungry. You said it. I listened to all your analysis. So it's unfortunate you made the statement. I listened to all your analysis. The level of poverty and hunger in Nigeria, if our president is actually know what is going on, he will not make that kind of statement. He will let us come out and say that Nigerian political class has no need to be poor. Then I will listen. So to me, it's irrelevant. And secondly, the DSS arrested the man, whatever they called him. Yeah, I can't clap for now.
He's the leader of Mahmuda terrorist group. Why wouldn't you clap if the leader of a terrorist group has been arrested?
Listen, Mr. Choma, listen. I can't clap because previously we know the one that arrested under Buhari and under Jonathan. What happened to them? Like you said, very soon now we hear that somebody escaped. Or we hear that after eating food, he disappeared. Because the man they arrested now is going to call names, big names, that you and I could not imagine. That's why you said that we don't want to hear that he disappeared. So because those people that are doing this in the northern part of Nigeria, they are not doing, they have sponsors. You and I know. And their sponsors are not the poor man on the street. Like the Excellency said, Peter Obi said when they were stealing our oil on the high sea, he said a poor man cannot steal oil. A poor man cannot sell all your houses. So those terrorists, I don't think it's a poor man that looking for 3 square meters per day will sponsor terrorists. Not possible. So, like you said, we don't want to hear that very soon now he escapes. Because if they actually want to work, the man is going to call names. And the names the man that are going to call may affect some certain things. So we will begin to hear different story. Yeah, we may not even hear anything at all about the man. Go and write it down. Because when the man begin to dish out names of people who are sponsoring terrorists in northern part of Nigeria, you will be surprised. And these are big names that you will be shocked to hear. So, to me, it's irrelevant.
Thank you so much, UK Martins. Thank you for your call. Keep listening to Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This is Matters on the number one station that gives you a voice. Call me up, 0803-692-9933. You can also send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
Okay, I'm Mr. Chi calling from Sulere.
Welcome to the conversation and thank you for calling. Go ahead, Mr. Chi.
All right. I just want to appreciate you for the wonderful work you guys are doing. It's just it's marvelous, and I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, coming to the president that says Nigerians have no reason to be poor. You know, I don't know. I don't know why the last time he said that that we are so poor we eat the skin of our cow, you know, that we don't make anything, we can't make even slippers, we can't manufacture anything, you know. So now he's saying that we don't have reason. I don't know, he's contradicting himself, you know. The last time he said we may be hungry, we can manage our hunger, and when he said this thing, the whole world is listening, and he said that we eat the skin of our cows as if we don't, you know, it's somehow, you know, that is marketing us in a bad way. You know, now he's saying we don't have any reason to be poor. Is that not contradictory? You know, if you look at it properly. So I don't know what the man really has in mind, and what he's really, you know, I don't understand it. Because he's giving the impression to everybody around the world that Nigeria is a very poor country, filled with very poor people, very poor. The citizens are so poor. We can't even feed ourselves. We can't even manufacture anything, even toothpick slippers, nothing. You know, as if the people in our back don't make the leather bags and all that. You know, as if we don't eat the other parts of a cow. But he goes out there to tell the whole world that we are, you know, I don't know, it's continuing from what Buhari has been saying, that Nigerians are lazy, the youths are lazy and all that. Now he's telling the whole world we are so poor, we can't even feed ourselves, we have to eat the skin of our cow. You know, we are not that backward as a people now. Why would he be telling the whole world that, you know, I'm not,
all right, thank you for your call. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. I want to hear from you. My name is Chioma Innocent. What's your name and your location? Turn down the volume and radio set, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Chioma.
What's your name and
location,
location,
Thank you very much. I'm John. I'm calling from Kenya.
Welcome, John, and thank you for calling. Go ahead.
It's all right. You know, first of all, if you look at this administration and our leader as a whole, they are trying to cripple this country. Because where a poor man can eat, they block all that area. Look at, for example, now our farmers. The last hope of a poor person is to at least try to eat 3 square meals in a day. But people can no longer go to their farm. You know, the problem of this Nigeria is just, they might just touch one aspect like this. The economy will just reset on its own. Security aspect, to secure farmers, secure Nigerians, any other things will just come to base. When Buhari was there, Buhari was managing to pay some people, they call it empower. You know, upon all the money they are paying to those people, then at least gradually they are trying to use something to eat. But when this man came, we stopped it. All other, you know, areas like that. But even when Buhari was still paying this money, Nigeria still have a lot of money. There are beggars everywhere. Now, somebody will just dress up with suit, with tie, and you still come and beg. You imagine what is going on. But the Lord will deliver us one day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Thank you so much. Keep listening to Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Thank you for holding on. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Is this Chioma?
Yes, this is Chioma Innocent.
Okay,
What's your name
this
and
is
your location,
Emmanuel
please?
from Finland.
Thank you, Emmanuel, for calling. Go right ahead.
All right, don't worry, I won't laugh at you today. Our president said Nigerians have no reason to be poor.
Hello?
After, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Tinubu says Nigeria have no reason to be poor, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
So, and so what? Nigerians have no reason to be poor. So, doesn't he know what to do? Doesn't he know where he's been spreading money and giving people to do it? He knows exactly what to do. Having said that, so what? We have no reason to be poor. So what is he doing as a president? Does he just end just making such a statement and Nigeria has no reason to be poor? So what? Is he not the same person gathering money to run a 2027 election? I don't know. Maybe you didn't complete your statement. He said Nigerians have no reason to be poor. So? I don't understand. He, as a president, knows exactly what to do. Let me not say much. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much. Keep listening to Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. Please leave a comment, all right? 0803-692-9933. Turn down the volume on your radio set. Good afternoon.
Hello, Chomanoze.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon. My name is Abdullahi Usman.
Your name is Abdullahi Usman. Where are you calling from, Abdullahi?
I'm calling you from Kano State.
Welcome. Go ahead, please.
Chomanoze, what I want to complain for is Barrister Daliti have tell everybody concerning Obi to be a vice to Alaja Tuka Ubakar. People, they are thinking what he's talking, don't know what he's talking. But now, we want to know where Peter Obi stands for now. Which party Peter Obi going to
Abdullahi, now. But that's not what we're talking about this afternoon.
Okay. No, thank you.
Thank you, Abdullahi. If you've been listening, we've been talking about President Tinubu saying Nigerians have no reason to be poor. You can let us know your opinion on that.
My opinion on that is President Tinubu, we don't use electoral reform taking to president. So whatever he wanted to do without electoral reform, we will remove it. Nothing there.
Are you saying the North will not support President Tinubu in 2027? You, as a man from Kano State, will you support him?
I don't know where you are from. They are supporting Tinubu, but we nothing like supporting Tinubu.
All right. Thank you so much for your call, Abdullahi.
Without electoral reform, we vote Tinubu out. Nothing there. Thank
you. All right, then. Thank you. Thank you so much, Abdullahi. 0803-692-9933. Thank you for holding on. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for holding on. How are you doing?
My name is Chibuzo. I'm calling from Jeju.
Welcome, Chibuzo, and thank you for calling. Go ahead, please.
Nothing going to happen for again. This place with a cash now, party go see release on one day. So
let's make you
cash
feel like
now,
that.
No cash. So nothing going to come outside. So we na party government with the day. So they play game.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. You can also leave a comment on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Matters and thank you for calling.
My name is Comrade Friday Joshua. I'm calling from Eruli.
Welcome, Comrade. Thank you for calling. Go right ahead, please.
Well, I listened to all what you said before we start calling. All the two you said. You analyze a lot of things. We have been talking. They are not listening. Well, a lot of people have, let me just tell you, a lot of people have died died of they cannot go to hospital, they cannot feed well, they cannot eat well. This is the first time in Nigeria not eating well. Let me shock you this morning. I was in a place where I was buying bottled water. A lady came, a woman that has two children, just came with two Coca-Cola bottle, empty one, that you want to sell it for the woman who I was buying water from. The woman said he doesn't need the empty. It's as bad as that. In fact, I felt it. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? But they will not listen. We have already fallen into their hands. Is spending money on those who already had money. What kind of country is this? What kind of country is this, my sister? Go outside, go to street to street and see what Nigeria passes through. So it is not. You are not lying. We are saying it. We are saying it openly. I'm not happy with this country, and I know why. I don't know why God is just up there watching things going wrong. This morning, I was made to even insult God. I'm so sorry to use this word.
Please,
I'm telling you.
You did you do that? Hello? All right, give me a call back. Don't let it get to that extent. Nigeria is not the only place where things like this are going on. What should the people in Gaza say? Gaza that's currently been bombarded by Israel. The Russia-Ukraine war has been going on since February 2022. The Hamas situation happened in October 2023, right? It's a lot of things going on all across the world. Sudan is still going through its own situations as well. There's the children in Congo who are suffering. So if you look at the Nigerian situation and say you want to curse God because of that, what will you say about other people in different parts of the world who are going through other situations that are also man-made? 0803-692-9933 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chama.
What's your name and location, please?
James calling from Ikeja.
Welcome, James.
God bless you. Please, let me start from my president saying that Nigerian has no reason to be poor. Yeah, he is the one who made Nigerian poor. What about all the loan he collected? Where did he spread the money? He spread the money for all his executive to go and feed themselves while the masses are remains. And again, it's not
really all those loans have reasons. So there's no way the president to collect a loan and say, "Oh, this is for him and his cabinet people to chop." Whether it is channeled into the right channels or not, it has reasons.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me. What about the poor? The poor, are they not hungry? So what has he done for all to see that this is done? This has done. And again, when you talk about the arrested bandit leader, they're not going to also leave him to run away as usual. When you talk about, you say we should clap hand. Clap your hand for what are the reasons? Is it not we are mocking of ourselves? So this man, they are not reasoning at all. They are not reasoning at all. We are all hunger. We are hungry so much, nothing. No funny table. Every homes, except those they lead. They are the people who are governed and the expert. If you look at them in their website, if you look at them in their national assembly, you look at their part. Well, a little something happened to them, maybe headache. They fly away. Is it why we are still remaining in this chaotic life? Choma, he is the one who causes all this. Fuel, we are looking for fuel to be
How is he
reduced.
the one who caused everything? Things have not really been the best even before he came.
The head. He is the head. He knows what to do to tackle all the issue. Look at the bandit everywhere, killing everybody. Many people are dying. We always look at people dying. Our brother died. If my brother died in the war front, because of that nonsense, you said I should be happy. Oh, Chopper, it's a pity. It's a pity. He's not ruling well. He said he wants to start from Buhari. And what Buhari did, Buhari just was among the people. Chopper, don't cut the line for 1 second. Buhari is one of the people. Look at today, it's noble. He was one of the people, and many of them are there. when Saudi Arabia had written the number of the people that was being the leader, the sponsor of all this nonsense in Nigeria, he was one of them. And Shetima is one of them. Many Northerners,
Thank you
there
for
are.
your call. Thank you for your call.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Keep listening to Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hello, thank you for holding on. Good afternoon. Hello, are you there? Thank you for holding on. Good afternoon. Hello, are you there? Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
I'm calling from
All right, go ahead quickly.
I have two questions. Let's make this discussion interactive. You said our president said no one in Nigeria is supposed to be poor. Has he sent our farmers back to the farm? That they will cultivate agriculture and bring to them to eat. Has he made rice 7,000? He made it before. So let me tell you, let us not be deceived again. Nigeria is so big. The only problem I have in Nigeria is that we don't have educated people. When a professor will change the result for mediocrity,
we do have
a low-class person.
We do have educated people.
Let us not be deceived again. Let us, in 2027, let us get it right.
And
Nigeria
also, President Tinubu did not meet right at
women who birth in the hospital, they cannot take their wife back of the cost of the hospital. And things are going haywire. Every day, people are going to the dustbin. Go to Yanoba and see how people are picking something from the dustbin and eat. Go to Orile, go to Oshodi, go to different places. Nigerians are not lazy. The problem is now.
All right, gonna have to give me a call back or just send a message, okay? Thank you so much for your call. Hello, welcome to Matters. Turn down the volume of your radio set, please.
Let me do that.
What's your name and location? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chioma. You are doing well.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is Mazaka Jaja from Okota.
Welcome, Mazin.
Yeah, our Baba said Nigeria have no reason to be poor. Is he asking us or he asking the judiciary or the journalists? Hello?
I'm with you. I can hear you.
Yeah, and let us be sincere to ourselves. His policy is the reason why Nigerians are poor. Should I tell you?
So there were no poor Nigerians before Tinubu became president?
Let me, as I'm talking to you, there is light in my house, but my children cannot use light now. Do you know why? We are in Ban A, and if I should use light for 25, that means every day I will be spending 2,000 naira. Do you know that? Okay, now.
If you are in Band A, how many hours do you have light in a day?
At least we have constant light, but the light is too expensive. Today, so we cannot afford it. You understand me? It's as if we don't have light. Because when you have something and you cannot be able to afford that means it's as good as you don't have it. Okay, let me answer one thing again. Take your 5,000 naira to the bank. Go and withdraw it, but you cannot be complete again. Am I right? Yeah, Chioma, how much
are you talking about bank charges?
Yes, bank charges. Last month, one of the banks charged my account 11,000 naira, that which have never happened before. 11,000 naira in 1 month. And I went there. I thought I could solve it by making noise. They said that there's nothing they can do. That because I withdraw more than what I'm supposed to withdraw in a week. The other ones charged me 6,000 naira in 1 week, in 1 month. Why would Nigeria be poor? Why can it bring such a policy? And then they say Nigeria not to be poor. Why should he even ask such a question? You see, at times these people, when they bring out all these headlines, they think that we Nigerians, we are not fools. We know what we are doing. Let them give us a electoral reform so we can choose our leader by ourselves. They should not force leaders on us. You understand me? Okay, again. See, it's right now we tell ourselves the truth. It's about it. They know what they are doing. So they should stop deceiving us. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, 28 minutes before 3 p.m. Of course, you know that Matters ends at 3 p.m. So call me up. Let's have a conversation right now. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Please leave a comment. As always, being one novice. Thank you for your message. 0803-692-9933. Hello, what's your name and location? Welcome to Matters.
Hello, Auntie Chelma Innocent.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
My name is John, calling from Coca.
Welcome, John.
Okay. Concerning our president, now, Mr. President, saying Nigeria does not have any reason to be poor. I don't understand. Has he put an allocation for we to work? I think, okay, is there any job opportunity for us to work that we are not working? He hasn't done it. Okay, they want our work here. He have not been paid them. That you owe them some are going on strike. Now you're saying you don't have any reason. Why would Nigeria be poor in the first place? He came to government and changed everything in less than 24 hours. Subsidy is gone now. So it has risen up to what I don't even know. He's saying that Nigeria has no reason to be poor. Sometimes I wonder what gives the DSS to say such a thing. Okay, not that he's the president now, not that he will choose to go and work. He just say a word and see it happen. Look at Donald Trump now. He's not the one going here and there to do the thing. He just say it and see it happen. If it not happen, he call the person who is supposed to make it happen in order. But he's there just using his speech on unnecessary statements. Nigeria doesn't have any reason to be poor.
How is the statement unnecessary? Because, like I keep saying, one thing it shows you is if the president says this himself, that means he believes it. That means he will be doing something to ensure that Nigerians are not poor. Don't you think so?
Okay, for the past 2 years now, what has it done? What benefit have you benefited? What benefit have you benefited from this present government? Nothing. Only complaining. I still say we have no reason. Why would he be poor in the first place? Why would he be poor? You just say a word, don't you look at the insecurity matter now. You just, okay, for him just to give an order, that will be done. If it's not done in the right way, call them to order. But he still adamant in doing this. I'm confused. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon, Chairman.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, this is
turn down the volume on your radio sets, please. There's interruption from your end.
Okay, I'll start from it now.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You see, when the president said we have no reason to be poor, at least he helped us make mockery of ourselves.
How so?
Because knowing very well, if as a Nigerian, if you know your right, ask for your right. And how do we do it? Because you will come to use one tone. Stop discriminating ourselves. If it's to shut down Nigeria, sorry, I'm talking on the national on the air. But the right thing is to ask for our right, and that is done. Only then we'll have our right. I was watching Wike today, and the people of River State praising him so much, calling him Messiah when they're trying to conduct their chairmanship election. Are those people not Nigerians? Nigeria is only taking from the poor and giving from the rich. And I am not blaming Tinubu if you know whom he is. Like the Bible says, a rotten tree cannot produce good fruit. And everybody around him, they are all the same. But it all depends on Nigerians. Even if we stayed taking 2027, 2037, going back to the north, we have never had a government that we have never had a rotational of seats. It's when the electoral reform is done, so that everybody can now ask for what he thinks he can ask for.
Thank you
And
for your
until
call.
then, Nigeria will be nagging. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. 08036929933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. You can also call me on WhatsApp as well 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Hello, Chama.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
How now?
What's your name and location, please?
Mr. Okonkwo is calling from Ekoti.
Welcome, Mr. Okonkwo. Go right ahead, please.
Yeah. Chama, so let we begin the clap hand. Begin the clap hand. How many people they have brought to book since this Boko Haram has started? For more than 15 years now. He said, make we begin the clap hand. Immediately this man started calling people's name again. We cannot hear about this issue again. Because the man will definitely begin to call names. And immediately begin to call names, they will sweep this issue under the carpet. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
I can hear you.
Thank you very much. Then na Tinubu, he say we are not supposed to be hungry. Now he own knife, I own yam. If he take knife cut yam, give Nigeria, we go eat. If he no cut, give us. Now he own knife, I own yam. Therefore, if he cut yam, give us, we eat. If he no cut, give us. We start looking for God mercy. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Thank you for calling. Hello, are you there? All right, give me a call back. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. All right, leave a comment on YouTube, VOP903FM. To everyone who's watching on YouTube right now, thank you very, very much. We do appreciate you. I can see your messages on WhatsApp, but do keep them coming. Hello? No. Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. By God.
What's your name and location, please?
Well, you can call me James.
James, where are you calling
from? Lagos.
All right, go ahead.
Lagos.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Please, this our self-imposed president should stop making mockery of Nigerians.
Did people not vote for him during the elections?
He gave himself president. Now, did he win? He did not win. That's why he's doing all this.
He did not win, but INEC announced it, and the matter went to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court gave a judgment.
If not, Nigeria is too docile and gullible. It's supposed to be impeached. He's not supposed to wait till his term ends. I'm telling you. This man is supposed to be impeached. He's not doing anything.
Impeached by whom?
Look, Nigerians don't know their onions. If somebody is performing, who doesn't know what leadership is he supposed to be in office? Let the right people enter. That's my own. He's not a good president.
Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
How you doing? Thank you for calling.
Fine, how are you doing?
I'm great. What's your name and location, please?
Chama, my own point is this. As these people are ruling us like this, is it how they will make us to be great in Nigeria? And I know that they used to say Nigeria is a what do you call it, giant of Africa. Is this the hand that we make to be a giant in this country? I'm sorry for them all, because whatever that they want to do, they must surely come to pass, and they must surely reap whatever that they planted. As Tinubu is ruling us today, I don't think that is how others handle Nigeria. Had even that is how others handle Nigeria, I don't think that Nigeria will remain like this by now. Thank you very much. That's my own point.
All right. Thank you so much. Hello. What's your name and location? Good afternoon. All right. Give me a call back. Definitely want to hear from you. Send your message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. Hello. Hello. All right, give me a call back. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. Hello, turn down the volume on your radio set. Good afternoon. All right, gonna have to give me a call back. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Matters.
Why do you not want to pick my call?
I'm sorry. I finally picked your call. What's your name and location, please?
Wow, good afternoon.
No vex. Good afternoon. Thank you for calling. I'm happy to hear from you.
I'm Aziz Sonny calling from Ojalaba.
Welcome, Aziz Sonny. Let me reduce the volume on your radio set, please.
Okay, I'm out of there.
Thank you. Go ahead quickly.
Choma, I don't know why, whether the Mr. President don't come to street. I saw the masses begging food. And he insisted for office, announcing that is in Nigeria not supposed to be poor. Let him go to streets, let him go to market. May they know how much they sell food. Choma, as I'm talking to you like this now, you get a family who cannot to provide the 3 square meal in their food for the people. And the Mr. President are making Nigeria say that is Nigeria not supposed to be poor. I don't know why. You know how much is selling a bag of rice. Ordinary, this what do they call it? This is Jebugari. No, the poor man cannot afford it now. Oh my God, Choma, you get what I say God this morning. I say to you, if you God knows, see, if you go supposed to consume this country, called Nigeria.
I don't understand. No, how? Where? No. Thank you for your call. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon. I don't know what's going on, but please ensure you're ready to speak before you call, all right? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hello, welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
Thank God. I doing a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Please go ahead.
I tell you, I weep for this country. I weep for this country. I come my side here now. This afternoon, now bread 49, 400 bread 400 now I buy. Stop without anything. Our president is making comment. Which kind for human being are we? People are dying in hunger. We are not seeing food to chop. You go out to nothing, no income, nothing. Like we are this small business. You go out, you can't see anything at the end of the day. And our president is making some comment. This country is prepared in this country. Let them share this country. Let's go our own separate way. I want to commend you. Thank you very much. This is Onwa from Azagule.
Thank you for your call. Onwa 0803-692-9933. Send your messages on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. Assigning blame to a single administration, individual or government oversimplifies the complexities of Nigeria's challenges. Every past administration has played a significant role in the nation's setbacks and stagnation. My recommendation to the current administration is to prioritize addressing the pressing concerns of Nigerians. Focusing on the well-being of all citizens, we deserve a better quality of life. Abidin from Bagada, thank you so much for your message. That was on WhatsApp. On YouTube, we have Abidin Ademo saying, who are the we that will remove President Tinubu? Our forefathers complained about government long before I was born. Honestly, which Nigerian president hasn't been a subject of complaint? Thank you for your message, for your comment rather. Abidin Chama Innocent, good afternoon. I so much appreciate what VOBFM are doing by giving Nigerians a voice. It is yielding results. My advice for you is before you praise Tinubu government, you have to be careful. APC government have told us many things which later became lies. You will later hear that the Mahmuda leader escaped or they are negotiating, thereby worsening security situation in the country. Remember the terrorist leader recently arrested. Nigerian government is negotiating with him and his group. Chinemere from Agbara. Good afternoon. afternoon. I appreciate your gesture. Someone telling Nigerians that Nigerians have no reason to be poor sounds childish and meaningless. On several occasions, the government of the day collect loans, but what have been done with the loans matters a lot. It's not about talking, but taking adequate actions. Nigerians deserve a better life and not just talking without putting things on ground to better the economy and lives of the citizens. The political leaders should wear their thinking cap and do the needful. Any leader who is not worthy of leading should resign honorably. May God bless Nigerians. Thanks, Emeka Ihejirika from Lagos. Nigerians have no reason to be poor. Why is Tinubu borrowing then? Even from countries that have neither oil nor minerals. I beg you. Good day. Mahmuda leader arrested. Diversion. We need more facts. What about Boko Haram and others? I seriously believe if the government equips our soldiers, they are equal to the tax, if not more than it. Let the government be proactive on the issue of security. Gideon, you didn't tell me where you're writing from. Good afternoon, Chioma. Telling us the statement made by Tinubu is adding salt to our injury. Hey, because this man has really dealt with us. Mama Excel from Ojo Favor. Thank you, Mama Excel. Good afternoon, VOP FM. The president said Nigerians have no reason to be poor, but the statement feels deeply hypocritical considering that many of his policies have actually pushed more Nigerians into poverty. The rising cost of living, lack of basic support, and economic hardship under his leadership tells a very different story. Ima from Lagos. Good afternoon, Chama. Why are you happy because of the captured terrorists? What I want to hear is they have started arresting the sponsors that are on the list given to them a long time ago. If sponsors are arrested, their boys will scatter. They should stop acting. Choma, don't you think Shetima's statement is an indirect way to tell the people that President Tinubu has failed? Because honestly, with all our resources, both human and natural, Nigerians really don't have anything to do with poverty. Nigerians, please choose your leaders wisely. Thanks. Vincent, aka But Why. Thank you so much, Vincent, for your message. I do appreciate it. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. All right, hello, VOB. If the president made a comment, Nigeria has no reason to be poor, it means that he has seen what we have not seen by common Nigeria. We wish to encourage him to hit the ground running to justify his claim. Adekomaya Adetoye from Ebute Metro. Thank you. You sent an SMS. Good afternoon, Choma. All right, thank you, Vincent. I've read your message. Choma, good afternoon, Chama Innocent. Are you sure it's actually the Mahmuda terrorist leader that has been arrested or someone else? Remember the case of Boko Haram that was killed severally? God help us. You anger me sometimes with your defense of the president and his cronies. In fact, sometimes you put me off from listening. I'm sorry. You should stop this, your body language that pertain your support for this government. Chibike from Afro Ajangbadi. Chibike, thank you for your message. Chama, good afternoon. I think the president has right to insult all Nigerians. It's unfortunate the worst of us is ruling the best of us. God will save us. Trude from Ayeturu. Good day, Chama. The president is making mockery of himself by saying we have no reason to be poor. The man has bastardized the economy right from the day he entered. Please close your ear and hear the truth from people. Stop supporting the government because of your office. Daniel from Ikotum. Now, hello, Chama. Good afternoon. I want to comment about the voting of many Nigerians. Today, everyone is suffering, crying for hunger. But when it's time to vote the right person, the same people will collect jollof rice with a lap of chicken to vote the wrong person. In came from Ayobo. Chama, President Tinubu and government might have a different definition of poverty. Besides, the president to have the keys of in and out of the nation with him. A statement from him is enough to redirect the nation's recoveries. You didn't tell me your name and where you're writing from. Good afternoon, Chama, first time caller. My contribution, whether they apprehend the bandit Oga or not, with that put food on our table, Nigeria has no reason to be poor. Is Tinubu not the cause of all this rubbish happening in our country? In short, I'm highly disappointed in this government. All right, you didn't tell me your name or where you're writing from, but thank you regardless. It's high time our president start doing something about the problem happening to us in this country and stop telling us story. Mama Excel from Ojo. Good afternoon, VOP. I'm Mohammed from Maza Maza. I love VOP. What the president said is the truth. They are the ones enjoying the nation's mineral. God blessed Nigerians. Chama Innocent, aka CI, good afternoon. Please call out the WhatsApp number so that I can make my contribution. Stephen Pride from Isolo. I said make them light because the matter they are annoying and laughable. Stephen Pride, I don't understand. You say make I call the WhatsApp number. I be the direct call number because now WhatsApp if you send me message like this. So you can call me on WhatsApp, okay? You can call me on WhatsApp. We have a few minutes before we have to go. Let's take a few more calls before then. Also, leave some more messages right here on WhatsApp and we'll take them before the end of the program. Back to YouTube. Solomon Ode says, good afternoon, Chioma. Help us tell Tinubu to remove Nigeria from poverty. We cannot go to our farm any longer. What a mess. Thank you for your good work. Anthony Obiora says, I greet you, Ms. Chioma. I greet you as well, Mr. Anthony Obiora. Nigeria is a country that promotes criminality, awards them ambassador airline. That means commit crime and be rewarded. Tinubu is working. Antonio Biora. So, all right, then give me a call. This is Matters and Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. You're my final caller for today. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Levi. I'm calling from Ipot.
Welcome, Levi, and thank you for calling.
Yeah, my contribution to all of this matter is just for me, I don't expect anything good from any administration in Nigeria.
From any administration?
Yes.
Isn't that being pessimistic? You're saying nobody can help Nigeria?
Yes. Why I say so is because the electoral process in Nigeria is very bad. Look at the president we are criticizing at the moment. He has spent a lot of money to get into the house. From primary elections to campaign to every process. Secondly, the same president is the one that appoints those people that are supposed to check him. Like the INEC chairman, the president does the appointment. The judiciary, the president does the appointment. So everything that is supposed to, those that are supposed to do the right thing for the country, those institutions, it is the president that is in charge. And they pay a lot of money, even for nomination form, 100 million, all of this money. How do you expect these people to spend all this money and give you good governance? That is the question. How do you expect them to even get to a local council office with all the bribery, all the things they go through, they expect them to give you good governance? So if we don't change our electoral process, we can never get a good leader. Even that's why we cannot get people to dinner, because the process is not good. That's my take. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we can't take any more calls this afternoon. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent. If President Tinubu indeed said Nigerians should not be poor, it's concerning. Many might argue he should resign, given the disconnect between his statement and the country's struggles. The ongoing insecurity and hardship have left many Nigerians seeking solutions, and some question the legitimacy of his presidency. Mr. Ogumbiye from Idimo, thank you so much for your message, Mr. Ogumbiye. On that note, I have to take a bow. Abubakar Yakub on YouTube says, okay, you say, good afternoon, Chama. Help us ask, has he solved the insecurities? Well, I did tell you that DSS has arrested the leader of Mahmuda terrorist group. Let's wait to see what comes out of that. Of course, right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, we'll bring you update as these unfolds. You have been listening to Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Chioma Innocent, and I've been your host for today. Now, here's the situation. Nigeria may not be where we want it to be, but we cannot afford to be pessimistic. We cannot afford to be apathetic. We cannot afford to be far removed from the process that brings people to power in this country. When we complain about electoral processes, I need you to know that your apathy is a breeding ground for things to go left. If things to go the other way, if you're looking the other way. So be involved in the electoral process, be involved in the campaign process. When the campaign period starts, campaign for your own candidate, the candidate that you believe can actually do what is best for Nigerians. Implore the people around you to vote for your candidate. Talk about it. Push for what you believe in so that Nigerians can be better. Let us leave a better country for our children and our children's children coming after us. Many of us do not have more than one passport. Many of us, we do not have allegiance to any other country. Many of us cannot afford to travel out of this country. So we have no choice but for Nigeria to work for us. So do the best that you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. Ensure that you're not one of the people who's adding to Nigeria's problem anywhere you find yourself. Coming up shortly will be Funhouse Time with MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie. They'll be here to make you laugh. My name is Chioma Innocent. I'm taking a bow. Keep listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and of course subscribe on YouTube. It's VOP 903 FM. You can find me on Instagram and other social media handles at _the Radio Girl. Do have an amazing afternoon, and of course keep listening to Voice of the People. We give you a voice.